All right, so the Washington Commanders have just actually re-signed KJ Osborn. Now, I must have been under a rock this day. I never even knew he was on the Washington Commanders. So, one, I wanted to apologize because I guarantee you a lot of you guys already knew. But more importantly, I wanted to break down why I think that him coming back is actually pretty good. Now, you guys probably don't really care because you already knew you had him and whatnot, but I wanted to break down a couple of plays that I like. So this is a seam ball, obviously, going up the seam. It looks like they're in a cover 2 defense. Now, whenever you play a shell defense, which basically is just, you got two halves, you got a mid-read linebacker. Most of the time, you have some hook curls and then some flats, right? So versus this defense, this right here, a seam up the middle is perfect. But watch, instead of just attacking the seam, because most of these routes just go straight up, he's going to find the gap of the defense, right? So perfect job by KJ Osborn, and the ball's right there for him. Easy touchdown. Now again, these are things that I love to do. Once you see that safety initially, because they're in a disguise, right? They look like they want to be in a cover 1 defense. Nope. He's going to immediately run out here. Great job by KJ Osborn. And like I said, in the video, we're going to break down some film. I want to show you what he adds to the team because I didn't know he was on the team. So I like to do this with myself, so I might as well post a video, right? So hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications, and let's talk a little bit about KJ Osborn. Now, he actually did not catch a ball for the Commanders last season. Now, I really do like KJ Osborn a ton. Here, let me move the screen so you guys can see him a little bit more. And the reason I like him is not because of this season. He had a terrible year, okay? If we're just being honest, the man caught like 7 balls for like 50 yards. But that's not the point. If you go back to 2023, the man had a great season. If you go back to 2022, the man had 60 catches for almost 700 yards and 5 touchdowns. Now look at this route here by KJ Osborn at the bottom of your screen. He's going to reach that point of attack. He's going to act like he's going to the outside, get all of that weight onto the back foot of the Bengals DB, and we're going to break over the middle, create some separation, and to get a nice little 7-yard catch. Now, do I think this is a difference maker like Deebo Samuel? No. Do I think this is a great depth addition? Yes, 150%. The potential of KJ Osborn is really solid, right? You can get 500 yards out of him as a backup wide receiver. If you go back to 2023, because I know a lot of you are like, all right, let's not talk about 2022. Can we talk about what he's done for us recently, right? If you go back to 2023, 48 catches, 540 yards, 3 touchdowns. So we know this guy can play. Can he play at an extremely high level? We don't really know that yet. Does he need to for the Commanders? No, they have 2 really good wide receivers over here. Ultimately, I just love the depth. And what I know about him is he's a good route runner, can make contested catches, and has already proven himself to be a good player. Now, a lot of you may ask, why did he have a bad season then? Well, first of all, you got to think about the Patriots team. You start off with Jacoby Brissett as your quarterback. You start off with KJ Osborn, Tyquan Thornton as wide receivers, and then eventually they get rid of Jacoby Brissett. They say, you're going to the bench, we're bringing in the rookie. And then with the rookie comes in all the young guys. Jalen Polk, Javon Baker, he didn't really play that much, but you guys get what I mean, right? They kind of went to a totally different wide receiver core compared to what they did to start the season. It was a weird situation where if he played the entire season, I could have guaranteed he probably would have had 400, 500, 600 yards this season if he was the day 1 starter all year. But again, who knows what's going to happen with KJ Osborn. I like what he brings to the Commanders. I would limit your expectations. Don't expect him to be a 1,000-yard receiver in year 1, but I like the addition as depth, right? Look at this catch over the middle through traffic. Great job diving, getting down, and going to get it, right? So hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.